Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins. I'm also known as the Downsizing Designer. So many people ask me where I got that moniker, and it actually happened a couple of years ago when I downsized from a very large 5,000 square foot home to an 867 square foot apartment in Philadelphia. And I gave away 95% of what I once owned, and I've never been happier. So I've held on to that moniker because it's very endearing to me, and that is my passion, that people learn to live and enjoy living with less. So tonight's topic is settle for less and life after downsizing. So probably at a very early age, you were told to never settle for less. You know, that if you were living the life, then if you weren't living the life, then you were probably settling. So, and you were probably told that by your parents, by your best girlfriend, or maybe by your mentor. And I'm sure they meant well when they said that. But tonight I want to push back on that statement just a little bit, because what if you want less, not more? What if you find joy in just living a simpler, less cluttered life with less stuff and fewer possessions, with less stress, with less overwhelm, and fewer have-tos and fewer shoulds? So I get it. Don't settle. It's often used when we're talking about relationships or a job or career that you don't love, or financial freedom, or other goals that you might want to achieve. But I'm not talking about something, but I am talking about something completely different than that. I'm talking about life after downsizing. So when you downsize and declutter, and when you live with less, you're in charge of your own life. So why be pressured into owning more and doing more? And that's the trap that many of us baby boomers certainly had gotten ourselves into. And I, for one, got into the big house and having to have it all. And so it was basically a trap. And I believed the commercials and bought into the idea, you know, when you are successful, you can have more, you can do more, you can have bigger, better. And all of that was a big cycle that I got myself trapped into. But after you downsize and after you declutter, you discover something profoundly life-changing. And that's two things: time and freedom. You suddenly have more time and freedom to live on your terms, not someone else's. So on first glance, you know, it might seem that downsizing means downgrading your life. I've had many people say that, but I will assure you that it's not. In fact, when you downsize your home, your life, all of your possessions, you're actually upgrading your life. You're actually raising your own standards by being extremely picky about what you allow in, because you have boundaries. So you can experience, when you downsize, a higher quality of life simply because you get to choose. So how do you want to live your life? Who do you want to spend time with? What do you do in your spare time? So you get to set those boundaries and your schedule and so forth, and your life. Now, what I'm saying, though, is that when you downsize, you suddenly realize you have more time and freedom. So that's why you now have this ability to be in control and live life on your own terms. So the choice to downsize or to live with less and fewer possession actually helps you dream bigger. And then you have bigger goals that are aligned more with your values, and you make better choices for the life you really want, rather than being controlled by outside forces. So settle? I don't think so. Settling for less stuff, fewer busy schedules, fewer possessions, jobs you don't love, people you don't want to be around. Settling for less is choosing to live the life that you want by design. So hopefully this helps. I just wanted to shake it up a little bit and push back on the idea of never settling, but rather settle for less. So if you want to know more about downsizing, about lifestyle design, about designing a life that you love, go to my website, Rita Wilkins at ritawilkins.com, and schedule a 30-minute free consult. I'll help you get started. Have a good night.